Sometimes it is nearly impossible to curb their eating addiction. Obesity puts people at higher risk for many lethal diseases. Here is the list of the most overweight people in the world. 1. Pedro Franco. In a short film made by Natasha Pizzey-Slurgett for the BBC, Franco explains that following a car accident at the age of 17, half of his body was broken and he never fully recovered. However, doctors remain baffled as to why he gained so much weight. Since then, Franco has developed diabetes, high blood pressure, and hypothyroidism. The 33-year-old insists that he has tried everything to shift the pounds, but after years with no success, he is finally getting surgical help. 1 year ago, Franco moved several hours from his home to be closer to doctors and managed to lose a third of his body weight under their guidance. Having been rejected by a number of doctors, he now has a team of 30 professionals helping him for free. Franco has since undergone a 2-part gastric bypass, which involves dividing the intestine into 2 parts, one which will be able to absorb nutrients and another that can't. The operation should mean Franco only absorbs about 40 to 50% of the calories he eats. Recovering well, doctors hope that he will get down to around 120 kilograms in the coming months. Ashley Dunn Brachter. Ashley Dunn Brachter turned to food as a coping mechanism and a source of happiness when she was very young. Her unstable home life caused her to gain a lot of weight. She was already 250 pounds by 6th grade and weighed 400 pounds when she graduated high school. She continued gaining weight while happily married to her husband Jacob, and despite losing 95 pounds after the birth of their son Patrick, she fell back into old habits and continued gaining weight. Fortunately, she proved herself to Dr. Yulia Nawazandaran, and she received gastric bypass surgery to help her new weight loss journey. But she knows how important it is to put in the hard work necessary. Whoever says weight loss surgery is the easy way out is crazy, because this has been one of the hardest things she's ever done. The surgery is just a tool. It does not change your mindset, she explained. Ashley lost 350 pounds, over 48% of her body weight, during the 2 years of filming the show, her Starcasm. She's happy that she no longer has to burden her son to help. Octavia Gahangas. She is one of the fattest people in the world. By the time Octavia Gahangas is 20 years old, she weighed over 500 pounds. Sadly, just 3 years later, Octavia's mother passed away. This leaves her to take care of her sister Desiree. However, Desiree eventually marries and leaves home. At this point, Octavia tips the scales around 700 pounds. Luckily, it seems that things turn around for Octavia at this point. She ends up seeing renowned weight loss doctor Yunan Nauzarandan at his clinic in Houston, Texas. With the help of Dr. Now and her own self-motivation and dedication, Octavia loses a remarkable 236 pounds. This brings her weight down to 456 pounds. Luckily for fans wondering what Octavia is up to now, her Facebook is public. Not only has that, but she regularly posts updates for her fans to see. It seems that when she appeared on TLC My 600 Pound, The Life, she took to heart that she is a public figure. She even calls herself such in her Facebook bio. Her Facebook timeline is a series of before and after photos, motivational posts, how to lose weight, and promotions for her business. Arya Permana. The youngest from a small village in West Java, Indonesia, first went viral years ago when he weighed more than 280 pounds, aged 9. This fattest kid in the world was so big could not wash normally, so he bathed in a pool outside. His massive frame also meant that he could go to school, but he got out of breath walking a few steps. No clothes fit him, so wrapped himself in a sarong and spent his days constantly munching on junk food, including his favorite, instant noodles. But with a closely watched diet and regular exercise, plus a gastric band operation, Arya shed a remarkable 231 pounds in 3 years. He now walks 3 kilometers a day, plays basketball and other sports, can climb trees and ride a motorcycle for the first time, and have a keto diet followed by keto recipes. Delighted, Arya was also able to return to school.